Hi guys, this is Jimso and we are back again for another keyboard content, and this time i-unbox natin and i-review itong keyboard na to, which is the Zeta 68 Pro. So what are you waiting for? Let's go! But before that, thank you so much Zeta Keyboard for sending this out. And sasabihin ko na ngayon yung price nito para hindi na tayo paligoy-ligoy. This one can cost around 2,290. So around 2,300 siya. But pag mag-sale siya, especially mga 12/12 sale or 15 sale, it's around 2,000 or even as low as 1,900 pesos. So ngayon, i-unbox na natin tong Zeta 68 Pro. Kaya let's go! Okay, so let's start with the packaging. Napaka-minimalistic guys. All you can see is the keyboard itself, tapos may RGB. Then, itong Bluetooth mechanical keyboard. Pero, sasabihin ko naman mamaya yung mga specs eh. Kaya, open muna natin to. Ayan. So, inside the box, meron tong keyboard. Okay, nandito yan. Then, the user's manual. Nandito yung quick start. Then, next one, check natin sa loob. So inside the box, there's a 2.4 GHz USB dongle, which is for wireless, USB Type-C for charging mode and for wired mode. Then the keycaps and switches spooler, ayan siya guys, dalawa na siya, all in one. Then lastly is lubing brush. So sobrang rare ng mga budget mechanical keyboard na nag-i-include nito, pero sobrang ganda nito guys, especially kung gusto mo mag-lube or mag-modify ng mga keyboard. So yeah, it's a good thing na meron ganito. So ito siya guys, and as you can see, napakaganda niya and napaka-minimalistic. Pwedeng-pwede talaga siya i-mod kasi, you know, from basic to much better sounding, and pwede mong palitan yung keycaps everywhere. Okay, syempre hindi na tayo paligoy-ligoy. Sasabihin muna natin yung mga specs niya. So this keyboard has 3 modes of connection. Meron siyang 2.4 GHz USB dongle, yung pinakita ko kanina, then Bluetooth mode, and meron din siyang wired mode. So yung pinakita kong USB Type-C, yung ginagamit niya. It also has an RGB with RGB software. So pwede mong palitan yung mga kulay nito using the RGB, and pwede mo rin nang palitan siya through manually. And okay lang naman kung ano yung preference mo, pero for me, much better siguro pag software siya kasi mas marami kang mapapalitan ng mga modes or effects. And this one is also hot swappable. So ipapakita ko sa inyo guys kung bakit maganda ang isang hot swappable feature ng isang mechanical keyboard. Kaya mamaya na yun. Sige. Okay, so first, let's talk about the main features of the Zeta 68 Pro. So, as you can see, meron siyang 65% layout or 68 keys. So, much konti yung keys niya compare sa mga full mechanical keyboard is because ito, dinesign talaga to for compact and at the same time for portability. So, what do you mean by compact? So, etong mga 68% guys, mas bagay sila sa mga malilit na desk is because much maliit sila, and at the same time, konti lang yung keys na kailangan nyong i-operate. So, ang tendency, kasyang-kasya yung mga mouse nyo, kaya magagalaw nyo talaga without any hassle. Then, it's compact. Syempre, mas maliit siya, kaya kayang-kaya niya or kasyang-kasya siya sa mga bag na maliliit din or malalaki. It depends on you kung gusto mo ng mga mechanical keyboard na dinadala for vacation, kaya ito yung best option for a layout. Next one is the 3 modes of connection. So, yun yung pinaka gusto ko dito sa mechanical keyboard guys, is because at the budget range, meron ka ng 3 modes of connection. Napakahalaga nun guys, especially for gamers na gusto nyo mag-wireless. So, for the first one, it has a 2.4 GHz USB dongle, yung pinakita ko kanina. So, ito siya guys. Ayan siya. So, ito yung ilalagay nyo. And yeah, magiging wireless siya, but at the same time, konti lang or wala talagang delay. Next one is the Bluetooth. So, meron siyang Bluetooth 5.0. So, that's really important guys for for connectivity wise kasi much better na siya. And syempre, pag Bluetooth 5.0 guys, backward compatibility yan. So, meaning mas marami siyang mako-connect and much better all around. Next one is meron siyang wired button. So, as you can see, yun yung mga types na kung gusto mo lang maglaro sa isang computer or laptop and you want to play na ayaw nyo na mag-charge guys, and gusto nyo lang maglaro and hindi nyo naman kailangan tanggalin pa. So, it's best na ilagay nyo na lang yung wired. And by the way, this one has a removable Type-C. So, much better siya guys if ever man na gusto mo talaga siyang i-charge and gusto mo lang talaga na gawing wired. Pwedeng-pwede guys, no worries. But kung ayaw mo naman, pwede mo na naman tanggalin. Then next features niya is the RGB backlit. So napakaganda ng RGB backlit niya guys. Makita talaga yung color and vibrancy ng color dito. And makikita mo talaga yung legends niya. Talagang klarong-klaro guys, especially kung may RGB. And you can also download the software of the Z68 Pro, and marami kang choices dito guys. Pwede mong palitan yung mga lighting niya and key settings, and at the same time meron din siyang macro settings guys. If ever man na gusto nyong i-modify, don't worry, pwede dito. And let's go, palitan muna natin. Let's try to change it. Okay, so check natin kung gumagana. So yeah, eto siya guys, and tingnan natin. Let's go rainbow. Yan. So gumagana siya guys, as you can see. Ayan. Ayan, meron kayong marami kayong choice dito actually. Ayan, sobrang dami niyong choice dito guys. By the way, you need to use the wired mode in order to use the software talaga. So definitely kailangan niyong gawin to guys. Kung if ever man hindi siya gagana pag naka-wireless mode siya. Kaya kailangan niyo talaga ng USB Type-C para i-on to. For the RGB guys, meron siyang 20 RGB backlit modes and meron siyang 16 million colors na pwede nyong gamitin dito. So napakadami nun guys, and marami na rin kayong effects na pwedeng gamitin or pwedeng ilagay dito sa RGB nito. So next main features is the hot swappable feature. But before that, sasabihin ko muna kung anong switches ang meron dito. This keyboard is only 2,290 and meron na siyang stock Gateron switches. So as you can see dito, andito yung Gateron Red, and napakaganda guys, and napaka-smooth na tong mechanical switches na to. If ever man you are planning to mod, don't worry, pwede mo siyang i-stock mode, or pwede mong kahit hindi ka muna bumili ng switches and gamitin mo muna tong stock na switches dito. As you can see, it has a 3 to 5 pin switches compatibility, and nakikita nyo naman, although it is a north-facing PCB. So, if ever man you're planning to buy a cherry profile, so nakikita nyo naman, it's north-facing. So yeah, meron siyang konting interference with cherry profile talaga. What I really love about 3 to 5 pin switches compatibility guys is kahit anong mechanical switches, kasyang-kasya na dito. So kahit ako pa yan, or oil, or Gateron, cherry, regardless kung ano guys, yung mga even yung mga premium na switches, kasyang-kasya dito and compatible siya dito sa keyboard na to. Next one, it has a 1,800 mAh battery. So it's decent enough for mechanical keyboard. Yes, hindi siya umabot ng around 2,000, but 1,800 for this mechanical keyboard is actually good considering the price. So if ever man you need to have a decent wireless mode na kayang tumagal ng 1 to 2 days talaga na ginagamit yung mechanical keyboard, then pwede na to guys. And matagal-tagal na rin naman if we are comparing to other mechanical keyboards na around 1,600 lang. So meron kang 200 additional. Next one is the build quality and the design of this mechanical keyboard. So it has pure plastic as you can see. And napakaganda nung frame niya guys ha. It's actually not bad. Para siyang budget na tofu talaga. Yung medyo makapal yung frame niya. And hindi siya nakakaumay tignan. Although wala siyang kickstand here na pwedeng i-adjust yung height. But at the same time, meron siyang rubber slip dito. If ever man na medyo madulas yung mousepad nyo. So don't worry guys. And medyo slant naman siya eh. Nakikita nyo naman, slant siya. But if ever man na hindi mo trip yung ganitong mechanical keyboard, then sinasabihan ko na sa inyo, this is not for you. For the keycaps naman, it has an OEM profile with ABS material. So, although nag-shine siya through the years na ginagamit ito, but at the same time, kung titignan mo naman yung pricing, okay lang siya. And also, meron siyang OEM profile. Ayan, ito yung profile niya guys. Nakikita nyo naman siguro. Ayan, so it's decent enough for a mechanical keyboard, especially on stock. Is the on and off switch. Nandito siya guys sa likod, and it's actually nice na wala dito sa side nito kasi medyo pangit kasi tignan pag nandun siya. So good thing talaga na nandito sa likod. And lastly, kung tinatanong nyo kung ano yung nilamang nitong mechanical keyboard na to in the same budget price, is the silicone dampening. So as you can see, meron siyang silicone dampening add with the Gateron switches. Napakaganda guys, and here's the sound test of this mechanical keyboard. So narinig din naman guys yung switches niya, napakaganda and napaka-smooth ng tunog talaga nitong Gateron Red with the help of the silicone dampening talaga. And na-close yung extra noise niya, kaya mas buo talaga yung sound talaga pag pinapakinggan nyo. So yeah, overall, this keyboard is actually one of the best talaga, especially on the budget range, is because of the features and specs na pwede niyang i-offer. It has really good design with minimalistic lang, hindi siya ganun ka-OA, and okay lang naman siya. It has a good frame din, nakikita nyo naman na buong buo talaga siya, and wala masyadong nakikitang or hindi kita yung mga switches niya. It's actually good talaga pag ganun, kasi personally, hindi ko talaga preferred yung nakikitang switches. Plus points din yun. And what I also like about this one is hindi nila nilagay dito yung switch. Kaya medyo nagmumukha siyang premium na mechanical keyboard. For me, this keyboard is actually one of my favorite budget mechanical keyboard talaga in terms of specs and features. And siguro, ang only downside lang sa akin na nakikita ko dito is the brand itself. Hindi siya kilala. So if ever man, hindi mo siya ganun mapeflex. But kung hindi ka naman ganun ka close-minded or mga narrow-minded lang, no problem naman kung ganito yung bibili nyo na hindi kilala. For as long as it functions and okay naman yung features niya, okay naman yung specs, yung design niya, it's good. Kaya yun. And if ever man na may tanong ka ba about this mechanical keyboard na hindi ko nasagot or hindi ko nasabi dito sa video na to, i-comment mo lang dyan and sasagutin ko. Kaya that's it guys.